Hello, beautiful warrior women. Karen McCoy here, and I just want to pop this little video in here. I was just speaking to a client a few minutes ago, and I've been doing this for 30 years, and I hear the same thing come up all the time. I just want you to consider shifting this. I hear women say, when I lose the weight, I'll feel better. And what I say to them is, you need to turn that around. When I feel better, I will lose the weight. What does that mean? Well, I'm a certified empowerment coach, and that basically is taking a look at our emotional homes. We have many of them, ranging from the lowest emotion of shame all the way up to the highest of bliss, joy, self-love. And so we have everything in between. We are a range of emotions. And as an empowerment coach, my job is to not work on strategy first, because a lot of life coaches, they work on strategy. So for example, if you're trying to lose weight, a life coach would go to your pantry and open it up and say, oh, okay, well, we got to take this out. We got to take that out, got to clean up the cupboards. An empowerment coach will go to the pantry and open it up and say, why is it that you crave the Oreo cookies? Why is it that you use food late at night? So we're going deeper into what really is the change agent. It is the feelings, guys. Here's the deal. We are a combination of our past experiences. Most of the ones that are challenging to us were developed before the age of 11. Okay. So it's not what people told us, rarely. It's what we witnessed and what we kind of ingested, what we digested unconsciously. So we will have patterns and conditioning and beliefs that we have drawn with us. And so this is where women are often taught that our worthiness is dependent on how we look, how much weight we have, whether we're staying young and youthful, all that kind of stuff, right? And we all know that, right? We try to fight it. We say we're fighting it, but really deep down, we are just a product of our environment from way, way back. And we've been dragging it with us. And this is where I say we can't create in the present and the future when we're living from the past. Most women think they're not living from the past. I'm one of them too, honestly. And I really have to stop and catch myself and work on myself and say, oh, there's that self-limiting belief again. There's that pattern. There's that conditioning. And where did it start? We don't even always have to know where it starts from, guys. So all of you intellects, okay, all of you teachers out there, you don't have to know where it starts from. I get women tripped up going, well, I got to figure out where, what conversation or what environment or what person. It doesn't matter. And that kind of trips them up because some people are very analytical and it's like they got to start from A and go to B and go to C. What I'm suggesting is that you go to the middle of the alphabet. I know that shakes your sense of safety, but go to the middle of the alphabet and just say, what am I feeling? What is the feeling around this? So the reason let's use weight loss. The reason you want to lose weight, yeah, you want to look better, you want to feel better, but you want to feel sexy, confident, light. You want to feel like you're on top of the world. You want to feel proud of yourself. It's the feeling of what you want, not necessarily the other stuff. It's like people that want to make a lot of money, right? Because they might want that Cadillac, let's say. Okay, so we want a Cadillac. Okay, why do you want the Cadillac? Because it's a nice car. It is a solid car. Well, what else? Well, it defines success. It means that I've arrived. Okay, well, what does that give you? Well, it makes me feel secure. It makes me feel confident, worthy. Okay, bang. That's it. That's it. That's all right there. Okay. So when you can get down to that level, what we do with empowerment coaching is we have tools, skill set, and a toolkit to draw from to get you down there so that you can operate from this higher plateau. Do you see? Feeling worthy, feeling strong, feeling inspired, feeling confident needs to come first. You can't wait to reach your goals, weight loss, money, whatever, to feel those things. You actually have to feel those values within. Now you're cooking with fire, man. Now you have the juice to move you. And so you won't be saying, do I have to go to the gym? Do I have to eat this food? Do I have to give up my cheesies? Now you get to say, I want to because I'm operating up here. This is exciting to me. Now, here's the deal. If you've ever been to a seminar, right? And I've been to many. Often what they do is they get people coming out of the seminar because they're all jacked up and it was great. And then they get them on video. This was the best thing. Rah, rah, rah. I'm going to change my world. And it starts to fade. It starts to fade because now they're going home. Now they're driving home. Now it's like a week later, 2 weeks later, like 3%. No, it's actually less than 3%. A Harvard business class did this study. Less than 3% actually fulfilled or followed through on their to-do list and their goals. And those were the ones that wrote it down and got into, take note, guys, got into the feeling and imagining it as real. So accepting and making it their reality. Do you see that? And it's all in the feeling. It's not the thinking. This is not a thinking universe, guys. This is a feeling universe, and everything is run by emotion. So when women come work with me, we do a beliefs detox, right? We do getting the junk out, and it takes a little bit of time, and it's a little bit of a little bit of hand wringing, a little bit of, oh, I don't, where did that come from? But it's freeing. It's not painful. It's actually like, and 2025 is the year of the snake. And it's all about shedding. So we're shedding, man. We're shedding those expectations and that negative self-talk. A lot of it was not ours. Self-limiting beliefs, a lot of them were not ours. They were hand-me-downs. And through this exercise, you get clarity on it, and you can choose to keep them or you can choose to let them go. Now, here's the psyche thing. The psyche doesn't want to let go. It wants to hang on to the beliefs even when they're not healthy. Why? Because it's just how we're wired, guys. If we let go of our beliefs, the ego thinks, "Oh my God, I'm going to die. I have no identity." So what we need to do is we need to fuel with fresh, empowering beliefs. That is the cognitive restructuring. That is rewiring the brain. That is updating the operating system of your computer and your brain. It's the same thing, right? We can't operate from the old operating system, or we can't run our programs. We have to update, right? It's the same with the brain. And so through empowerment coaching, we take what's over here and we define and put a re-meaning on it. So we put a different meaning on it and we bring it over here, and now we're up here. So now when we make choices from courage, passion, integrity, self-care, acceptance, gratitude, when we're making decisions around what to eat, how we're going to move our body, we're operating from up here. Very different energy than operating from down here, where a lot of women are in the shame guilt cycle, as I call it. Why do I always? How come I always? I've dieted before. I've dieted for the last 20 years. It ends up at the same place. You can't create fresh, healthy body and habits when you're coming from an unhealthy place, guys. You just can't. Okay. So that is why the empowerment coaching piece, getting you up level to a new value system, a different, an expanded self-identity, and a stronger belief system is super, super important. And that takes time, and it takes high-level coaching. You can't read it in a book. You can't just do your affirmations, okay? We hoped to in the 70s and 80s. Affirmations were big. Yes, I have lots of money. Yes, I'm rich. Yes, yes, yes. It didn't work. Didn't work because it didn't get to the center of it. So anyways, consider just changing your thinking pattern. When I feel better, I will lose the weight. I will find a better partner. I will have financial abundance, instead of when I lose the weight, when I'm rich, when I have the partner, then I'll feel better. Turn it around, guys. We are not, our worth is not on our body, where it is. We need to accept where we're at now. And I'm talking body because I'm a body transformation gal. So we need to accept where we are now, open up, accept it, bring it in, clarify it, okay? Because if we keep denying or ignoring, we can't change what we can't see that's held out 5 feet from our body. We need to bring it in, really get clear, really get honest. And yeah, it's going to be a little bit owie because it's like, ow, you know what? You're right. I have been feeding my emotions for the last 15 years on weekends or whatever it happens to be. It doesn't matter, guys. There's no right or wrong. It just is. But when you say it, you give it a chance to free up. When you own it, you let it go. If you don't own it, you can't let it go, guys, because it's way out there on the periphery, and deflection and denial is just holding it in a stagnant, static place. I hope that makes sense. Okay, you guys, be well and remember to love yourself into health. Okay, you are golden and worthy and deserving right where you are, right here, right now. Start from that energy and see how your path to success changes. It will catapult you towards the change that you want to see in your body and your life. Okay. Big love. Take care. Comment, ask me any questions. Just put them below the video. Ciao.